Athletes of the month of November, I'm now joined by Tatum DeVault, senior captain of the girls soccer team. Tatum, can you tell me how the season went?
Our season was very successful this year. We lost one senior from last year, so we had the same team pretty much. I think we ended up being 13-5, and we went on an 8-game winning streak towards the end of the season until our final loss in playoffs.
Is there anything you would attribute that success to?
I think our offense was strong, especially myself and Talia up top. We contributed a lot of goals to the team, and our defensive line was very strong as well, with Gabby Saya in it. And I think overall we just worked really well together because we all had that chemistry that continued from previous years.
Did you have any goals for the season, either as a team or as an individual, that you accomplished and were proud of?
Yeah, personally, I had goals that I set for myself. I wanted to break the school record for goals and assists, and I did end up doing that throughout the season. And I ended up breaking the points record as well. But as a team, we wanted to make it to playoffs again, obviously. And we wanted to win the Diamond Division, which we ended up being co-champions with Shalleck again. The last time we did that was 2019 when the seniors were freshmen, so it was pretty cool. We finally got to beat Shalleck again and get back to the Diamond Division.
What was your reaction to being named Athlete of the Month?
I was happy. I felt honored getting it again this year, and I felt like I felt very appreciated by my coach and my teammates for getting it.
Mm-hmm. Now, as a senior, do you have any plans to keep playing in college?
Yes, I do. I'm going to continue playing soccer in college at Stockton. So
that's great. What do you think is the most challenging part of being a student athlete?
Just finding time for everything, especially playing school sports is one thing, but I also play a club soccer team outside of school, so some days I have practices for that and practices here. So it's kind of just finding the balance, but luckily I don't have a ton of homework, so I'm okay.
How do you think you've grown either as a player or an individual over the last 4 seasons?
I think I've just become a better person, a better leader, kind of, especially playing with the same girls, because at club soccer, your team changes all the time. You get new people, people leave. But I've had the same girls for 4 years, especially the seniors. There's 9 of us, and we all 9 played for all 4 years, so it's like having a support system. It felt great.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is your favorite aspect of the team's dynamic?
We have a lot of fun, especially at practice. We're always fooling around. Talia will be doing backflips. People were joking around, but we do get serious at times. But it was just, we have a lot of fun. We're like one big family.
Do you have any words of wisdom for the younger girls?
I always tell them, just play hard, play for your team, and have fun, because that's what high school soccer is really about. You lose games, you win games, but whatever happens, you have to have fun.
All right, that's all. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm now joined by Ben Stengel, the goalie for the boys soccer team. Ben, can you tell me how the season went?
Season went very well. It was hard. We have a young team, but we did very well. It wasn't that bad.
Can you tell me about maybe some specific challenges that you guys faced?
I mean, with our age, we were very young. We weren't as physical. Most of the guys that we went up against were really, really big compared to us.
As a sophomore, is there anything that you are planning to do over the coming seasons to help combat that issue?
Continue to play club and get into more things like that to get prepared.
What was your reaction to being named Athlete of the Month?
I was very surprised. I thought it was awarded more to seniors and juniors, but it was nice. It was nice that Huck thought of me.
Were there any highlights from the season that you can tell me about?
Second game against Shalleck, I had 20 saves,
Wow.
including I think the one that tied us, certain save that tied us.
Are there any specific goals that you have for the next 2 seasons for yourself as an individual?
Make New Jersey Tri-County first team, or second team is good too.
Congratulations, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Hi, and welcome back to Athletes of the Month for October. I'm now with Sammy Sterner from the girls cross country team. Sammy, can you tell me how the season went?
It went well. I wasn't there for the full season though. I joined halfway through, but while I was there, it was a great season. It's a good environment with great people.
Did you have any goals coming into the sport that you were able to accomplish this season?
I just wanted to mainly be able to finish a race. I've never ran cross country before, and then once I finished my first race, I'm like, okay, now I can start setting time goals. So I'd set a goal for a time that I would just try to beat every single race.
It is a very individual sport. Can you tell me about how your perspective had to kind of shift from going from tennis to cross country?
For cross country, it's really all in your head. So I just had to focus on like positive self-talk, especially during races. Like, you don't give up, you're almost done. Also, everything relies on you. Like in tennis, there's another person that you can, like, if something goes wrong, it could be their mistake, but everything's just on you in cross country.
What was your reaction to being named Athlete of the Month?
I was surprised since I was only on the team for like a month, so yeah. But it was like, it's a great honor. I've always wanted to get it, especially for a sport like running, since that's like my main sport. It's what I like to do.
Are there any highlights from the season that you can tell me about?
I really liked sectionals. It was a fun experience, especially since there were so many more schools there than I was used to. And that's the race that I PR'd at, so it was just fun.
Do you have any goals for upcoming seasons?
Upcoming seasons, I want to definitely better my time. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for races this year, so I definitely want to be running a lot more and just overall get better.
Are there any skills that you've learned from running that have translated into your school life or your personal life?
Determination. Running, like, sometimes I just don't want to do it, like, go to practice and I just don't feel like running around, but you just have to persevere and push through it, kind of like with schoolwork.
All right, well, congratulations and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm now with Emma Stewart from the cheerleading squad. Emma, can you tell me about your reaction to being named Athlete of the Month?
I was really surprised. I mean, I've known the coach since I was little, so I was not expecting it, but it was nice to hear.
What's your favorite part about cheering?
My favorite part about cheering is being in front of the crowd. The student section is honestly the best part. Just being around all the people and how much excitement they have just pushes me to be excited too.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me a little bit more about that atmosphere? What really draws you in?
I think I've been a dancer since I was little too, so the crowd kind of pushes me to be my best. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the same for everyone else. I think the more people that are loud, the louder we are, and I mean, kind of vice versa. If we're louder than them, they try to be louder than us. So it's just like able to hype everyone else up.
Mm-hmm. Were there any highlights from the season that you can tell me about?
We did a stunt camp in the beginning, and we had not stunted since, I hadn't stunted in my freshman year. So I think that was my favorite part of this year, is learning how to do all the stunts that we've done.
Mm-hmm. Now you're a captain. Can you tell me a little bit about how you work to lead the girls and help them?
I think understanding how they've felt and asking them questions and seeing if they need help, that was the main thing. They haven't really had a leader like that because we didn't have captains really last year. So I think them being able to relate to us on a different level was helpful.
Have any of the skills that you've learned through cheering translated into other aspects of your life?
I think being able to talk to people, mm-hmm. and also just being able to be around the people and understanding how they're feeling, that's kind of how it's helped.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you're going to miss about Friday Night Lights now that the season's over?
Just being able to go and do something on Friday nights, mm-hmm. having that like set thing that I get to go and get ready for every day after school, that's what I'm going to miss.
Do you have any goals for the future?
Hopefully keep improving stunt-wise and the dances, since I've choreographed them this year, hopefully getting better at choreographing them next year, improving on that.
Can you tell me a little bit about what it's like to choreograph?
It's a little stressful, but it's nice because I have that experience now. And if I want to do something with that in the future, now I have that experience. So
That's great. All right, well, congratulations, and thank you so much for your time.
thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Our next show will be in January to honor the Athletes of the Month for December. See you next time.